Why did what is the one that I do it? Tripping. Hey y'all. I was looking for something. Hey K Natural. What's up, Brooklyn? What y'all doing? Well, what you been up to, K? Hey, is it Marquetta? Am I saying your name right? Y'all know I can't talk with a darn. Why is I don't like how they done like change the YouTube app around. Like this shit is so um this is crazy too. Marquita. How retrograde been treating y'all? Cause it's been treating me like shit. My day been good, but this retrograde being an asshole. For real. Y'all know I cannot be on live without no type of music. I gotta hear something. He mustn't read what I said. I'm still feeling this Saturn retrograde in my career house. Ooh. I've been feeling that shit in my emotions. Like I've been so emotional for no fucking reason. I be tripping. Well, I'm not gonna say for no reason. I know it's for a reason, but it's like I don't be wanting to feel the shit they want me to feel. So can I get a circle? Yeah. Hey Sierra, how you doing today? I'm doing good. Hey Jacqueline, I'm so glad I found your channel again. I have been I feel expecting you did a mirror for me that was on point, and I couldn't find you. Just because I don't be going live like that, and I'm like, I think I'm in a place where I'm shedding energies. Like, hold on. Um, okay, I will. I like when y'all let me pick the date. I've been on like today been better than yesterday. I think I cried so much yesterday. I was like, yo, get the fuck on now. Cause I don't like to cry because my head be hurting when I cry. Let me do you first, BK. To be real. My emotions have been great. It's my sleep that's messed up. You can ask a question if you want to. Okay. But yeah, my emotions been all over the place. And to be honest, I'm a water baby. Like, oh my God. I'm a crybaby for sure. Especially when I feel like especially when I feel like something is out of my control. Cause like I feel like Scorpios, you know what I'm saying? We like to be in control. So when something is not going how we expect it, I think it messed with us like a whole lot more than other signs. Let me get messages for Brooklyn Finest. You have romance, celebration, um, compliments, and disappointment. So I feel like for you, you started something and you feel like uh I feel like you really trying to figure out if you did something wrong or why, you know what I'm saying? I already told you. So you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's showing up. It's like you on the right path. It just don't feel like it. So you have to remember that everybody don't handle emotions how you would handle it. Like, so I'm me, like I am most people see me as being hard, you know what I'm saying? So they don't know that I'm actually sensitive. Like I'm real sensitive. So a sensitive person going to process their emotions on a deeper level. Something that you feel like, well, this person should be doing this, it's not going to go that way because it's deeper to this person. So they got to figure out, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, Spirit's like, you on the right path. You got victory. Um, it's exciting. So truth of the matter is this person is excited that y'all started, but they don't know how to grasp that excitement. Like it's overwhelming at the same time. So it's like, okay, I'm excited about where we at, but it's overwhelming because of all the other shit. So you got to realize that you can't be like, you know how you do. So you can't do that because this person isn't you. I want to see something though. Hold on. Let me get messages for Brooklyn. How does Cameron feel about me not texting first anymore? Can I be real with you? Are you not texting this person to teach this person a lesson, or you call yourself falling back? What's your reason for doing that? Let me get messages for Brooklyn. For Brooklyn. You see what I'm saying? You have manifesting. So you manifested this moment and you ready for the moment to pop. But you're not living in the moment. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like all in. I'm determined to have this, and that's something that you want, but you aren't. It's like the flow is going too slow for you. You want it to speed up because you want to see the outcome. You want to see, like, because in your mind you got this great outcome, but you ain't realizing like that person going through a flow too. You know what I'm saying? Like they going through a flow of emotions. They got to reset their priorities. Like, how can I say this, God? So think about it this way. This person had priorities that didn't include you. So now they have to come in and readjust because now they have to include you in their priorities. So it's like now they got to go back and forth in their mind. Like, can I do this? Or is it going to be too hard? Which way do I go to include this person? That's their mindset. That's their processing. Because they're trying to make the best decision where it doesn't leave them heartbroken. Okay? Like, they don't want to be heartbroken. So they're trying their best to figure it out. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, Mom on live. Okay. So you gotta understand that you can't just be like they acting funny. You're right. Not Carmen, Sierra. You didn't answer my question. I feel you. Let me do K the natural. K, you still up here? Why this ain't moving? Let me get messages for K the natural. When it comes down to her career. Are you really compassionate about the career that you're in? Like, have you lost your compassion for this career? Because that's what your energy is focusing around. It's like, I always say, when it comes down to investing in yourself, you have to keep your compassion, because you're going to have ups and downs, and some days you're gonna be like, this ain't where I want it to be, and some days you're gonna be like, okay, it's booming. But you can't lose your passion for it because something isn't going how you expected it to go, because you have the flow and attraction. So it's like, spirit is like, you got to keep your compassion in it in order to attract what it is that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the Tower. That's your final card. The Tower. Clarified. So I want to see something. What's the Tower? Yeah. Your tower not no bad tower. It's more so of rebuilding your foundation. And anytime you invest in something, you're gonna have to tear it down and start it back over. You're gonna have to readjust. You're gonna have to get more creative. You gotta put your you gotta put the negativity thoughts that you do have behind you. And you are emotional about your career because you don't cry about this career path. Um fuck. Oh my god. You don't cry about this career path. Okay? And it's like that's just frustrations. And you always gotta remember, like, you uncomfortable right now. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand why you're uncomfortable, why you're being made to be uncomfortable. You gotta face your fear. Your fear is not being successful. Truth of the matter is, your first start was successful. The part that you even invested in yourself, you believed in yourself, that was all a success. So if you put in your mind that this person is doing makeup and their business is booming and mine is going slow, so I'm not successful, then you're not going to be successful. You have to celebrate your small wins. And you are the type of person where you beat yourself down. You can't beat yourself down because of what somebody else's success look like, because you don't know how long. You don't understand. Like, I feel like sometimes we compare ourselves to other people way too much, or other people's careers, and you can't do that because you don't know what your finish line look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like it's slow, and God is sitting here trying to show you that it ain't really slow. He got you where he wants you to be in that moment for a reason. Because you may uncover something that's going to blossom while everybody else miss that point, or they miss that creativity and they can't create it, but you can. So you got to stop looking at everybody else and just focus on what it is that you want to do and how you want to do your own thing. Don't be focusing on other people, because that's what you've been doing. That's your tower. That's why I said it's not really a bad tower. It's more so a spirit telling you to believe in yourself and to know. You got the Seven of Wands. That's after the victory and success. You're going to be fine. It's so crazy that you say that because it's literally in my chart. That is fear of mine. Yeah. Um, what happened to Sierra? Where's she at? Who is out the K? Let me go back up. I understand. Marquita, you still up here? And I wanted to cry while I was doing your reading, so I knew they weren't my emotions. I knew they was yours. So listen, get that shit together. Stop playing. Mm. Marquita, my bad. I get messages for Marquita. And then I got Sierra, Marquita. Clarify the Ten of Cups. I feel like your reading is actually going to be good. So, okay, listen, right? You have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups. I always tell you the Queen of Swords is usually your air signs, but you don't have to be an air sign because we have all those zodiac signs in our chart anyway. Spirit is telling you to step into your Queen of Swords energy, meaning you want this Ten of Cups. You want this. You want to feel complete when it comes down to love. Okay, you want the perfect partnership. No partnership is perfect. You got to take that out your mind. Okay, you got to erase that it's going to be perfect, that it's going to be the fairy tale. And I feel like that's why they're telling you to be in your Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is somebody that cuts out bullshit, right? Like, set your boundaries. Don't be afraid to express your boundaries, but don't be like some people like to be, how can I say it, catty or bitchy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too bitchy. Express yourself, but express yourself where the person can hear you. Because if you are yelling, and if you just, you know what I'm saying, you doing all that yelling, that person can't hear what you're saying. So they're not even going to validate your feelings because you already ticked them off in the first place because you yelling. Okay? And the Queen of Swords has a sharp tongue. So you got a sharp tongue. When you pissed off, you go for the juggler. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because they ain't asking you. They just basically telling you to stick to your boundaries. And also have patience. Especially like, because you did go through some type of disappointment with somebody and you feel like now you got to be, you can have your boundaries and still be soft. You don't have to have your boundaries and be hard. That's what Spirit is saying. You are hard right now. Be a little bit soft, but have your boundaries and still be able to cut people off. I always say, no matter what, never take off your walking shoes, because you need to know when to walk away. You already know when to walk away. So it's like, don't take so much that it turns you bitter. Don't take so much where it makes you resent that person. Once you feel like this shit going all the way left and I'm about to hate you, go ahead and cut that person off. Because don't allow that person to change who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Because you got temperance. And that's basically Spirit telling you to have patience. Have patience while planning. But don't lose yourself. Like, I don't know why they keep saying you want a perfect relationship. No relationship is perfect. The Chariot is you moving forward. Your wish is being granted. You understand? So of course they're gonna give you a love that's going to complete you, but they need you to change your belief system. That a lot of people lose relationships, and it ain't even because the person cheated. It's because one person stopped listening or one person stopped validating the other person. So you got to realize, like, I want my feelings dang, I can't even talk no more. Validated. And how can I get this person to hear what I'm saying without this person blocking me out? You got to realize that. Because you got the Six of Wands, victory and success. So you going to get this love connection. It's already yours. That's what you don't see. You just got to change the way you handle certain things. Because your way don't work. Okay? Look at God. What I'm trying to tell you. You already got somebody in your energy that's passionate about you. This person is about action. So it's like their action going to match their words. So you ain't even going to have to, you ain't got to be a detective with this person. You don't have to, you're not going to have to do that with this person at all. Because look at them. This person ain't going to cause you to lose sleep. This person ain't going to cause you to be stressed out. This person not going to do none of that. I'm telling you, it's how you think about things. Everything is going back to your thinking process, your mindset. You got the Hierophant in reverse. So it's like, I want to use myself as an example. For so long, my family told me how it was supposed to be, right? And I grew up thinking like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If this what they saying is right, then this what it's supposed to be. Once I grew and I became more spiritual and I was able to hear God, I knew their way wasn't the right way. So now I got to do it a different way. Because I saw that even though they had those relationships, they wasn't completely happy. So you got to stop listening to everybody else and watching what everybody else do and do what works for you and that person and say fuck everybody else. Because they ain't in your relationship. They can't tell you how that person is thinking. They can't tell you how that person is really going to love you. And sometimes your family members can cause the conflict. Because guess what? They never going to know the person that you with the way that you're going to know that person. So that's what you got to remember. Somebody looked at your picture too, just so you know. I don't know who it is, but somebody was looking at your pictures. Can I get messages? And stop being so damn mean. Like, you mean. I feel like you're mean when you're mad. So you hit below the belt. You ain't got to hit, you don't have to hit below the belt to win. Let me get messages for Sierra. Sierra, you still here? Yeah, Bree, I got you. Sierra, what was your question? Something about a text message. Oh, can I ask you a question? Are you falling back from this person, or are you trying to teach this person a lesson? That's my question. You're welcome. I got to go back up to your name. I'm falling back from texting every single time. Okay. Let me get messages for Sierra when it comes down to Cameron. The Eight of Swords. Self-doubt. You're in self-doubt because I understand how you're feeling. Okay, you feel like, why I always gotta text first? Why this person don't never text me? Or why you always gotta initiate the conversation? Have you communicated to this person that, hey, I feel like I'm the only person initiating. I feel like I am the only person that's trying. If you have not did that, do it. Okay? I'm telling you why to do it. It's because if you don't communicate that, if things go completely dead between the two of you, it's going to come back. It's going to come back in another relationship, and it's going to come back in another relationship. You're going to face that same energy until you break that cycle of, I shouldn't have to tell him. Because a lot of times we be like, I don't got to tell no man how to treat me. I shouldn't have to say this, or I shouldn't have to say that. Sometimes you do. Because guess what? The same made him require this person to text him first or to call. So it worked for that situation. So guess what? They're used to doing things that way. You need to communicate what bothers you. Now, after you communicate it and this person continue that step, then you fall back. Then you pull your energy back because you know the rest. But come on. Let me get messages for Sierra when it comes down to Cameron. The Ace of Wands. Because you want a relationship that's motivated. The Ace of Wands is, you want that spark to stay. You don't want the spark to die. And you feel like that spark has, you know what I'm saying? You feel like it's not there no more. But this person don't understand it. Shit. They don't understand that, okay? And I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. Guys are not like us. Like, sometimes they forget. They forget how they got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they forget what made you smile the most. You know what I'm saying? Because by this time, this person got used to you. So now it's like they in a routine, but they forgot what they did to get you. That's this person. Yeah. And the thing is, this is somebody that's dependable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would make a good spouse or good partner. Most definitely. At least it's how it's showing. Let me see something though. Clarify this Eight of Swords. But they're causing you self-doubt. They're causing fear in you. And sometimes guys don't even know they're causing fear. They don't even know that they're creating fear within you. This person doesn't know. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Because now you are thinking. You're thinking. Am I wasting my time? Am I investing too much into this person because I feel like they're not investing in me? And I feel like you're trying to find a solution, but you can't figure out the solution. So let him know. We growing apart. Tell him why y'all growing apart. Okay? Because you, honestly, you pulling back your energy, but you're all in at the same time. So you got one foot in, one foot out. Damn it. Y'all the perfect match. This is some crazy shit. You and this person are actually, he's coming up as the King of Wands, you coming up as the Queen of Wands. Both of y'all headstrong. Both of y'all want to lead. So guess what? When you're taking the lead, he falls back. When he's taking the lead, sometimes you fall back. Y'all haven't found a common ground where y'all energy can coexist. That's the issue. Like, y'all both headstrong as hell. And that's crazy. Damn. Oh Jesus. Um But y'all can be so victorious together. That's the thing. Y'all don't even see that y'all are so like y'all are. I don't want to say a perfect match, but y'all are so compatible with each other. Y'all don't even see that y'all can have a successful relationship because of y'all ego. It's an ego thing between the two of you. That's why you ain't texting him first because of your ego. But guess what? Text him first. Text him first, and then explain to him how you truly feel. And then you make your decision based off of his response. Okay? Clarify the tower. This man a whole emperor. Okay? The tower is you got to be willing to express. Don't be so damn stubborn where you don't be afraid to be vulnerable because you already got that self-doubt of what if this person don't like what I say? What if this conversation make this person mad? What if this person cut me off? What if this person want to stop talking to me? What if this person don't want to do nothing else? Okay, roll the dice because it's like this. You either want to work on something that can be solid or let me go. Either way, you're gonna be okay. But this person, a whole emperor. They're also like they got good cards. I ain't see no 7 of swords. I ain't see no 3 of swords. The tower is more so of this you cracking this person open. And you and this person figuring out a way to make things work between the two of you. You can't be too stubborn. It's like give him a fair chance to play his position. Okay? And cut out all distractions. Because I know you're gonna like, well, I don't feel like he cut out all his distractions. That's fine. I mean, it's not okay, but I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you this. Because it's like, give him a fair shot to keep you in his life. That means you got to cut out, you got to be careful what you entertain when you're trying to give somebody else a fair shot. Because if you got another man texting you good morning every day or calling you first, and this person isn't, you're comparing the two. So you ain't even you're not giving your relationship a fair shot of succeeding. So when he lose you, it's going to be on him. That's not going to be a burden that you got to carry because you got a lot of self-doubt of feeling like maybe I should choose somebody else. Maybe this person is not into me. Maybe this person don't love me. Maybe you got a lot of maybes. So you told him I wanted to be more friends. I told him I like him more than a friend since college. First step. Now tell him how you feel about you reaching out all the time. Tell him that you want an equal give and take. Like, I want an equal give and take. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel wanted too. Like, I make you feel wanted. So I want to feel wanted. You got to be willing to have that conversation in order to see if it's worth the fight or if you need to let it go. But give him a fair shot though. Cause you got some people, you know what I'm saying, they still like you. They still reach out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that out. You gotta cut it off. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I can't put my eggs in one basket. Mm, sometimes you gotta rethink the process. Like, I'm just gonna say don't be available to entertain other men if this is the man that you really want. If you want this man, erase all the other ones. You got to cut them off. Because you're going to compare him. You're going to compare what he do and what he don't do to the ones that's doing certain things. And guess what? Those ones that's reaching out to you and texting you every single day and calling you first can still hurt you too. Okay? So you got to play chess and not checkers when it comes down to relationships. And a lot of people be feeling like I'm playing the game, but they really don't even know what the fuck they doing. They really losing. So you put yourself in a position to win. So even if that shit don't work out, you still won. Because it's either gonna be his loss. Because he ain't gonna be able to say, well, you was entertaining other guys. Or you had this person DMing you was talking to this person. Don't leave him no fucking room to throw in your face that you did something for how he acted or what he did. Because you need to be able to say, no, I set this relationship up in the beginning so it can be successful. You fucked it up. And then go about your business. It's gonna hurt, but you'll be alright. And he gonna pretend like he don't care, but he gonna always remember, like, I had a good girl, I had a good woman. Oh, and she was loyal as fuck. And he gotta sit there and play that shit back like I fucked this shit up. So okay. Where have you been? I've been chilling, and this retrograde ain't it. Let me tell you something. And y'all know usually the retrogrades don't mess with me. It don't bother me. But this time, girl, I had to get all my thoughts together. And I feel like it's revealing a lot of things right now. Like, it's so revealing. Yeah. Real bad. Let me get messages for Bree. You're welcome. Let me get messages for Bree. Be patient. This has to do with your career, though. This don't have to do with love. Okay, the career part is right here. The love part is down here. I feel like a connection was interrupted, but it was interrupted for a good reason. You don't see the reason why it was interrupted, or maybe you don't understand every single thing. I always say, like, sometimes we don't see the value in ourselves. So when God realizes that you don't see your value, he disrupts. Okay? Because he's not going to allow you to keep devaluing yourself. He's not going to allow you to keep lowering your standards. So he's going to break that shit up. And he's going to cause you some pain. He's going to cause you some hurt, because it's like, I'm trying to get your attention. I'm trying to get you to see your value, because the person that you're trying to get to see it cannot see it. And they're not even meant to see your value. Because a lot of times females be like, oh, they're supposed to see my value as soon as I step in a room. Not if God already blinded them. They're not going to see shit. Because sometimes, like, on some real shit, like, God will pull the veil down over a man's eyes so he can't even see that you are the blessing. Because God will be testing that man to see how that man going to handle you in the first place. So it's like, you fighting for him to see your value, and God is testing that person. If I give you this blessing, what you gonna do with it? How you gonna treat this person? What are you gonna do with the blessing that I'm handing you? So you gotta stop thinking like you can't become insecure, or you can't keep going back in your mind trying to figure out why this person couldn't see, because God really didn't want them to. Because the right person want to see your value. The right person want to know how to treat you. You ain't gonna have to open up your mouth. You ain't gonna have to explain to this person nothing. They're gonna know, like, because God gonna reveal that to that person in the first place. Like, this your blessing. Take care of it. The other people couldn't take care of you. And I'm not talking about financially. They couldn't take care of you emotionally. They weren't building you up. They was tearing you down. So God ain't going to allow this person to just keep being there. That person had a lot of devil energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was toxic. And I don't even know how to say this, but it's like some to feed you poisons, and some people, that person was poisonous and you couldn't see it. Okay, like you couldn't see that this person was draining your energy, draining your light, draining the love that you had for yourself. So it's like, we're gonna let this person hurt you until you don't want this person no more. Because we're gonna allow you to see that person's character. We're gonna allow you to see who this person really is. We're gonna allow you to see this person's true colors, but they'll never see the light that's within you. They'll never get a taste of that. They might get a little bit, but they'll never get your full glow. Never. God ain't gonna give it to that person. This person evil. Clarify the devil. Yeah, they are. The Ten of Swords. This is a person that love women but hate women. I want you to be submissive to me, but I don't know how to treat you. I want you to cater to me, but I ain't giving you a reason to cater to me. You know, this person. It's like, you don't even want me to be your girl. You want me to be your maid. You don't want me to be your woman. You want to have somebody that's going to serve you hand and foot, but you ain't doing shit. You want to be seen as a king, but you ain't no king. That's this person energy. Or queen. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one. Either way, this person, it's like cocky. Cocky for no reason, though. They ain't got no flex, to be real with you. Any person that's a masculine don't have a flex until he can protect a woman's heart. If you are dealing with a female and she is playing the masculine role, she ain't got no flex until she protects your heart. She ain't stepped into her masculinity, because a true masculine is protective over the woman that he care about. He gonna protect her heart, in her face, behind her back, all that shit. Not this person. Yeah. And that's why you got new love. That's why you got a new connection. You manifesting it. And it's like, don't be afraid to tell God what you no longer want. Because sometimes we just be like, oh, I want this type of man. No, tell God what man you don't want. I don't want no man that don't see my value. I don't want no man that doesn't want to add on to my happiness or my peace. I don't want that type of man. Write that shit down and burn it somewhere and let it go in the universe. But tell God what you don't want, what you're not attracted to, what hurts you, what brings you pain. Look at you. Because you don't even understand. You are completing a cycle that you stayed in longer than you should have. It's coming to an end. Like, you have triumph. Like, it's like you're getting a pat on the back for realizing this person wasn't for you. You are. This person creates stagnant routines. Okay, they create stagnation. This is the type of person where they create the stagnation and then they'll pretend they don't know why it's there, or they don't understand why it's happening. No, you understand why it's happening. And then it leaves you indecisive. So it's like, stay decisive. Stand on business. Because they like to leave you confused. You ain't got no reason to be confused no more. Because, baby, go on about your business. Fuck. I do have a new connection, but I've been self-sabotaging. I'm trying to be a better me. So, you're self-sabotaging out of fear because you're scared. You're scared to open up. Don't be afraid to open up and don't regret opening up. Open up. And I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't tell a person your trauma, or you shouldn't tell a person your your fears. I disagree with that because I feel like a person can't understand you if you don't express it. A person ain't gonna understand why you pulling away or why you are afraid if you're not saying shit. So it's like you gotta have that talk, especially if you like that person and you see yourself like, I want to build a future with this person. The hardest thing for me is to open up or to let somebody know that I'm hurting or that I was hurt. That's hard for me because I already feel like people don't care. So it's like, I'm not even going to tell you shit anyway. I had to break that cycle. I had to be like, you know what I'm saying? Whether this person care or not, I'd rather for them to know. So you got to put yourself in a position where it's beneficial. Because believe it or not, that's part of your healing. Your healing is admitting what you hurt, what hurts you, what did hurt you, the trauma. All that shit is like shit that you gotta admit to. And you ain't gonna like it. Cause I don't like it. I don't like for people to know. So, and I feel like since you just started talking to that person, like allow yourself to feel comfortable. Okay? Like again, give that person a chance to play their position. Give that person a chance to be in your life. Give that person a chance to help you heal. Cause you never know who God gonna send to help you heal. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't realize, like I knew I had trauma, but I didn't realize how much damage a person had did to me until now. Okay? I didn't realize it. But I also didn't know God was going to make me face it. I didn't know he was going to make me face the damage. You understand? And that's why I've been telling people about people like me or people that be like, oh, I'm psychic, I'm this, I'm that. You not you can see what God wants you to see, but some things he keep hidden from you for a reason. Because he already know if I had a seen that the person that he had sent to me was sent to heal, he knew I was gonna run from that person. He already knew like she not even going to accept this person in her life because she gonna shut this person out if I show it to her right now. You see what I'm saying? So you don't know who that person, you don't know why God sent that person to you. But yet you're trying to control not being hurt, but you still gotta face the hurt that you already been through. Regardless, you gotta face it. And that's exactly like I went through that shit. And that shit ain't easy. And it's not a good feeling either. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you and tell you speeches and cream. This shit hurt. But you need to feel it. You need to feel it so you can heal from it. And also so it becomes beneficial to you and the person that you want to build a relationship with. Because that's also going to show you who that person is. Like it's going to be worth your time. That's what got you in an argument right now. Yeah. I'm a runner. Like, once I feel like a person is getting me to open up too much, I run. I run like, cause I don't like to feel, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to feel pain. I don't like to feel things that other people have done to me. So yeah. So you gotta break out of that. You can't control it. You gotta let it flow. Hey, Yvette, how you doing? Let me get messages for somebody. Who was it? I just said their name. Jasmine. Girl, I be punching the air. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm like, are you doing it again? And I ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't ready to face this, or and I'm like, oh, it ain't even about me no more, huh? Okay. Let me be quiet. Let me get messages for Jasmine. I'm doing good. I'm doing better. I was going through though. I was going through some tantrums, baby, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, God, I haven't cried in so long, like literally cried. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, yesterday I cried. I cried so much, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I needed to cry, but I was like, I'm going to sleep. You ain't about to keep making me cry. Hey, Jasmine. Let me get messages for Jasmine. Yeah, I had to. Let me get messages for Jasmine. Who you gotta walk away from? You gotta walk away from somebody or something. It's time for you to go. Ain't no need for you to keep sitting here holding on. You trying to fill all these empty cups if you can't fill it. You trying to fill somebody else's empty cup. Guess what? They gotta fill their own cup. You cannot fill a person's cup that does not want to be filled. It's time for you to let it go. Walk away. Whether it's a job, whether it is a friend, whether it is a lover, Spirit is telling you to move. Move. Because you're going to break yourself down. And you're going to break yourself down. It's like if I do this, then maybe this person going to give this back to me. If I give them just a little bit of love, maybe they're going to give me back some love. You trying to fill 8 cups and you only got 1. Okay? Stop. And that's what I meant when I said I didn't realize the person from the past had damaged me so much. Don't allow this person to damage you. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. It's like, don't betray yourself for this person. Choose you. All right? I don't feel like there's no past energy. There's somebody else in your energy. That's why I said this could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be a job. It don't have to be a lover. It's something that you're supposed to walk away from. That cup is empty. Whether you need to switch careers, whether you need to cut off a family member, whether you need to let something go, let it go. Okay? All right? Yeah, let it go. Because you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is something small, but something exciting. Something that's waiting. It's like God has a plan. Okay? I'm telling you, it's something that you need to let go. Look at this. Because you wished for something. You manifested something. But guess what? Sometimes the things that you manifest can't come into fruition because of the people that you have around you. The people that's on your boat ain't supposed to be there. And it's like, God is like, I'm trying to sell your boat, but we need these people right here to get off. Because they slowing you down. They weighing your boat down. You have to let some people go. Some things, some people, a place, a thing, whatever the fuck it is, let that shit go. Because you got this waiting. Yeah. It's some type of, you don't see a person for who they are. You don't see people, like, you see potential in people. You hold on to people because, you know what I'm saying, like, you try to see the best in people that are around you. You can't see the best in everybody. You can only wish them well. Don't you ever slow down what's meant for you for other people. Okay? Stop doing that. They're gonna have to catch up. That's all it is. Let them get their own boat. Look at God. You manifested this. You manifested the most, but you don't see yourself. You don't see that this is you. So you're manifesting all this greatness, but you don't see that the people that are surrounding you are creating adversity, opposition. They are slowing you down. They're creating delays, and you keep on trying to challenge yourself and face the challenge and to withstand. You can't withstand when you got the wrong people around you, because they feeding off your energy. That's why them cups empty. They energy vampires. You manifesting your ass off, and they basically taking. And you don't even see that you this queen of coins. This is your energy. Peaceful abundance. So God is trying to give you the peaceful abundance that you're manifesting, but you got the wrong people. You got somebody surrounding your ass that ain't supposed to be there. They could be a fire sign. They could be an air sign. They could be, you got Virgo. You got Virgo and a fire sign. And Capricorn. An air sign. Yeah. The Three of Swords. This ain't even heartbreak though. This is not a man breaking your heart. This is you breaking your heart. The Death card. Necessary ending. I'm telling you right now, Spirit is telling you to let something go. Bring that shit to an end. Okay? Because this your Ace of Coins. This your triumph and success. This you being strategic. This is you succeeding. This is you becoming more compassionate. This is you having fair judgment in the universe. This is you winning abundance. This is you having the relationship that you want. This is the Ace of Wands. All of these are good cards that's waiting for you. You just got to be the person to bring shit to an end. Stop playing. Would David mother like me when we meet? Oh my God. What type of question is that? Would David mother like me when we meet? What type of question is that? Girl, why would you get me to pull cards on something like that for? I want to ask, but Jesus fixed it. Can I ask you a question? I always ask females this when they be ready to meet somebody's mother. Do you bring her son peace? Because even if the mother, let me tell you something, all moms know. They may not say nothing to the son right then and there, but all moms know who is good for their son. Do you allow, like, hmm, I'm not gonna say that you bring her son peace. Do you add on to her son's peace? You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say bring, because that man got to be peaceful within himself. You can't give him peace, but you can add on to his peace. Uh, let me get messages for Yvette when it comes down to David's mother. She never met you? She never had no conversation with you? Let me get messages for Yvette when it comes down to David's mother. She doesn't know if she's going to like you or not. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay? A mom can tell, a mother can sense things about you that you ain't even going to know she can sense. So it's like, she's going to pay attention to her son. She's going to pay attention why her son's stressed out. She's going to pay attention to, is her son being taken care of, so she can take a seat. You feel what I'm saying to you? She's going to pay attention to all those things. She going to know if you with her son for money. She going to know if you with her son because you love him unconditionally without no conditions. She going to know all of that the first time she ever meet you. But she ain't going to say nothing to her son because she's going to allow her son to make the decisions. But she going to know. She's going to want to know, is there a lot of conflict in y'all's connection? You know what I'm saying? And when I say in, is there a lot of bickering? Is there a lot of arguing? Are there a lot of people? Is it a lot of chaos? If you didn't create the chaos, then the mama already know her son created it. You see what I'm saying to you? That's why I said, do you add on to this person peace? Don't bring this man no chaos. You want her to love you, you want her to like you, don't bring her no chaos. Because the same way you want him to protect your heart, you got to also protect his heart. Okay? That means you got to cut off some friends. You're going to have to cut off some family members. You're going to have to cut off a lot of shit for the person that you want to build your own family with. Okay? She's not going to compare you to no ex. Let me tell you something. She's not going to compare you. She's going to see what you bring to the table, but she ain't going to compare you. Because it's like, if that is his ex, what's to compare? Think about it. If that is the ex, what is that to compare? They are ex because it didn't work out. She an ex because they grew apart or the relationship wasn't solid. So what's to compare? It ain't nothing to compare. And you can't be worried about being compared to no damn ex anyway. Because, baby, they're ex for a reason. And that's not you being cocky. That's you knowing who you are as a woman. Why I'm gonna compare myself? Why I'm gonna be worried about somebody else comparing me to another woman? When I know who I am, I know what I do, I know how I move. And that's what I mean by she don't know until she meets you. She also not going to know until You can come in there in a church girl suit. You can come in there reading the Bible if you want to. She still, that you reading that Bible ain't gonna mean nothing to that woman, because she know her son. She know when her son stressed. She know when her son happy. She know when her son overthinking. The mama gonna know her son, and she also gonna know when he got a good woman. Because guess what, y'all connection gonna be different. It ain't gonna be I'm tolerating you because you dealing with my son. It's gonna be I like you. You gonna become that person's daughter. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna have to have a ring on your finger to become her daughter, because she gonna consider you that before the ring even get here. It's all based on you. The sun card. Okay? So it's like you worried about the wrong things. You do what you gotta do. Okay? Like, don't be worried about no exes. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself at all. You remind yourself they're not together no more. Whether it was his fuck up or their fuck up, y'all two got a beginning. Y'all got a chance. And I feel like the Five of Wands is also about competition. Don't never put yourself in competition with no female. If she see you as competition, that's on her. That ain't on you. Because they ain't even come here to compete with you. I came here to love this man and only this man. So you in competition with yourself. Don't do that. Let her compete if that's what they want to do. That's on them. Because that's their headache. That's their stress. You can ask a question, Sabrina. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Melanie or Coco? Melanin, Coco. Hey, Coco. You're welcome. What is Joseph current feelings? Blocked for 3 weeks, no contact because of third party, his friend Kevin. So let me tell you something, Sabrina. We ain't even gonna play that game. We're going to just be real with you. I'm going to tell you this as your sister. Fuck his feelings. Okay? Because guess what? He didn't care about your feelings when he put the third party in that situation. He didn't care about your feelings when he knew that this girl may interfere with my connection. Okay? It don't matter how he feel no more. That's what I'm saying. Huh? God forgive me. He bisexual. His guy friend Kevin. So guess what? At the end of the day, in relationships, you gotta prioritize what's important to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's choosing Kevin, let him choose Kevin. Because that right there should have showed you where you stood with him. All right. And that's not saying like, oh, you can't hang out with Kevin or you can't do this. But at the end of the day, are you fucking Kevin? At the end of the day, is Kevin trying to offer you the love that I'm trying to offer you as your woman? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're not telling this person you can't hang out with Kevin, you can't be around Kevin. You're asking this person, can you prioritize me sometimes? Okay. And he chose Kevin. Like I said, fuck his feelings, let him choose Kevin, and you going about your business. So then what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing, what you're saying. You're saying Joseph didn't know at the time, and Kevin was trying to hit on you until you made him aware of it. What's the issue then? Because you did what you were supposed to do as a woman. You told the person that you're dealing with, and you probably told the other person, I talked to Kevin. It shouldn't be no issue, right? Oh, okay. Three weeks is too long for a man to go without talking to you. He showed you right then that your absence didn't affect his life. Whether he want to pretend that he got feelings, he want his pride want to get in the way. At the end of the day, he showed you where you stood. Because if you really care about somebody, you won't reach out before 3 weeks. Because you care if that person wake up in the morning. You care about certain shit. You can if you can't talk to me in 3 weeks, treat me like I'm dead. 3 weeks too long. And that's because I've been through that experience of not talking to a person for 3 weeks, not talking to a person for a year, reconnecting, then not talking to a person for 3 years, reconnecting again. That's a game that you ain't even got to play no more. Nothing. You don't need to know. I'm telling you, you don't need to know because you're playing mind tricks on yourself. Now you're tricking yourself. Now you are setting yourself up to be stuck and stagnant and not to be able to focus on what's coming in. This person already showed you. So now make room for new. Make room for a better person. Make room for somebody else to treat you better. Don't keep worrying about this person's secret feelings, baby. That shit don't fucking matter. It don't matter. It's just like, why should you care? Why should you even give that person that energy when they ain't even give you enough of respect to say, hey, how you doing? They ain't give you enough of respect to say, are you okay? And you worried about, I want to secretly know how he feeling? For what? You don't need no, you ain't got no reason to worry about that shit. So when he reached back out, you can be able to say what you reaching out for. Now don't waste your time. And don't waste my time. Because I ain't even gonna waste my time pulling cards on his energy. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Yes, you can. And the reason I'm telling you this is because a lot of other people would have let you put yourself in that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? They would have gave you exactly what you asked for, knowing for a fact that it's not healthy for you. Mentally, that's not healthy. Because you are adjusting your crown. You see what I'm saying? And you ain't helping that person adjust their crown if you're giving them exactly what they want. They're like, oh, you my sister. You know what I'm saying, sis, or I care about this. You don't care. Adjust her crown real quick. Baby, you a queen. You ain't got time to be sitting there worrying about how he secretly feel. Fuck, like I said, fuck his feelings. I'm gonna get you out the melanin cocoa challenge message or anything I need to know from spirit. What are your challenges? I'm gonna do what's your challenges first. When it comes to melanin cocoa, what are her challenges? And then I want you to pull up your birth chart and look at your showering. Yeah, you're showering. Okay? Read it. Let me get messages for melanin cocoa. What are her challenges? Ooh, manifesting. Your challenge is manifesting. Okay. Oh God. Wow. Your challenge is manifesting because you overthink it. You are, first of all, when you're manifesting, believe it. Okay. Like, you got to talk to yourself like you already got it. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you got to tell yourself, like, you really got to, your manifestations can't just be, I want a car, I want a house, I want money, or I want this. That's play manifestation. Okay? And that's your challenge. Whereas you got a vision board. Okay? Or you can do a prayer board. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you're trying to manifest a house, you can find a scripture about blessings. You can cut a picture out, and you can say that scripture, and you can put it in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? And every single day you go back and you read what you wrote. You can't just write it on a piece of paper and then put it to the side. You got to believe your manifestations. And you got to believe that it's coming. Matter of fact, you got to know that God is going to provide what you're asking for as long as you are doing the work. Like, I'm being real with you. So I went back to school last year, right? And remember I told, like, I don't know if I said it, but I went back to school last year and I wanted something and I only needed 8 credits. And I was going to stop at 8 credits. And something said, no, keep going. So I kept going. And when I say the doors started opening, like, they just started opening. So I was like, damn, okay. So now I'm in a position right now where I want something else, and I know I got to go to school for it because it's like, damn, I want this, and I already told God that I wanted this, but I haven't did anything to start my manifestation. You see what I'm saying? Like, I haven't did no work for that to come into fruition because I ain't go back to school for it yet because I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, start the process. Stop delaying your manifestations. You're delaying it because you ain't doing all the work. Write that shit down. Tell yourself that every single day. And when God start blessing you with no manifestations, take them out. Take them out off your vision board. And you're going to see change. You're going to see what's coming towards you. Everything that I manifested has came to me, except for this one thing. And that's because of me. It ain't because my manifestation don't work. It ain't because, you know what I'm saying? It's because I ain't did it. I ain't start the process. So that's what I'm telling you. Stop playing with yourself. Look at here, the Wheel of Fortune. You got good cards, girl. Again, put in the work, okay? You know you got to go back to school. And right now you might be saying to yourself, I don't have the finances to go back to school, or I can't get this, or you know what I'm saying? Life happens regardless of what anybody say. You still got to start from somewhere. You still got to start with writing it out. Because eventually if you push, it's going to stay at. Everything I manifest, I see it every single day. I wake up and I read it. I wake up and I look at it. Like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to get it. This is what I'm going to have. Ain't no if in nothing that I manifest. It's already mine. So you gotta stop procrastinating. Okay? It's like you tell yourself, well, I can't do this right now. So you put it off instead of putting it up. The Nine of Swords is you stressing about the reasons that you can't have it. And I stress too. Okay? But you gotta transmute that stress into I'm going to have it in something positive and reminding yourself that you deserve it. Don't stress and be like, oh, I can't do this, I can't have it, I can't. You keep saying that you can't, then guess what? That can't gonna become reality. You better start telling yourself I can. All right. You have the Six of Swords needing change, but I feel like the needing of change is your mindset. Be logical as well. I have never manifested being a millionaire. I never manifested it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using it as an example, but truthfully, I never manifested it. I manifested other shit that was like really important to me. And that's why I say be logical. Because people are like, oh, I want to be a millionaire, but they ain't gonna do the work to become a millionaire. I want to win the lottery. So you're gonna waste your manifestation on winning the lottery. You ain't gonna waste your manifestation on something that's gonna change your life, your child life, your spouse life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like spirit's like change your mindset. Be patient with yourself as well. Thanks, I actually appreciate you for doing that. A lot of other readers do put me in the rabbit hole and try to say delusional things to me about the situation. Someone said I was blunt. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you get right to the point. It's because I'm not about to fish through cards to give you a fairy tale. Okay? Especially when I can tell you all the good shit. You ain't gonna never get to it if you don't see the bad shit. Because you can't get to the light without walking through the darkness. And a lot of people will try to skip over that part, not knowing how you say you got to do shadow work, but you ain't telling the person their shadow. You see what I'm saying? So how is that person going to manifest what it is that they want if they don't go through the shadow? Because that's what blocks your manifestations. That's why you hear do your shadow work, do your shadow work. Okay, well tell them what they need to do. Tell them what's keeping them stuck. Tell them why they got that self-doubt in order for them to advance. But you don't want this person to advance too much because then they're gonna stop coming. Then you ain't gonna get that view, you ain't gonna get that like. I'd rather to know a person has moved on and processed where they no longer need a reading from me because their life is great. Their life is doing good. I don't need your like. I don't need your subscription if your life is going good. You see what I'm saying? If you are elevating. People that are still stuck in tarot, they haven't did the healing part. They haven't found their way yet. So that's why they're looking for the answers. You're gonna know when you don't no longer need tarot. You're gonna know when you no longer need nobody to help or you don't need that guidance because your life is gonna shift. So that's why you know what I'm saying. I just gonna tell you. I ain't gonna fair. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yeah, I don't like sugarcoating. Should I repost my question? What was your question, Sabrina? You asked me about somebody else's feelings. Who you asking me about? What is Red's current feelings for me? Let me get messages when it comes down. Is his name? What's his name? Baby, y'all know I can't talk, so I don't know why y'all be doing that. I'm just for Sabrina. Ryed, is that how you say it? Ryed? Let me get messages for Sabrina when it comes down to Ryed. Baby, I cannot talk at all. I can tell people that all the time. I'm so country. They ain't gonna be messed up. Let me get messages for Sabrina when it comes down to the new person. He a father. He got kids. Huh? Don't like him. He deceptive. He's saying all the right words. You got the Sun card in reverse. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Don't waste your time. You have the trying to invest in order for this person. You want to know if you can invest so this person can be a soulmate. This person is immature as well. He's going to juggle you. Okay? You have false positivity. That's like your Sun card in reverse. Like you trying to see happiness, and this person is going to sell you a dream. Their messages, how they talk to you, they're going to sell you a dream, okay? This person is deceptive as hell. They're going to cause sadness, okay? I don't like this person. It's not sad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not sad. I feel like you just got advice on how to handle the situations. I always say, like, if your actions don't match, then I ain't listening to what you're saying. Your actions got to match your words. You shouldn't be heartbroken. Okay? Don't be heartbroken because you like this person. It's just, and you can still like this person. It's just they're not ready for what you want. This person, they're not ready for that. Yeah. You got the Chariot in reverse as well. This person not ready. All right. It's like Spirit saying it's not. Yeah, they're not ready. They're not even ready to be in a committed relationship. This is somebody that likes friends with benefits. This type of person. He's 24. Well, that makes sense. He enjoying life. And guess what? He can enjoy life. He ain't ready. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, at 24, I don't blame him. He's not ready for the responsibility. Okay? He's starting school. This boy's starting school. You know how many girls gonna be in his face? You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta realize how society is right now as well. This person not ready for that. He's starting a new adventure. He about to have fun. He not ready to settle down. And that's okay. That's why I was like, I don't feel like you should be heartbroken. This person has to learn themselves as well. Don't rush into, like, at 24, I would tell anybody at 24, don't rush into no relationship. Give yourself time to know who you are as a person, to know yourself. Don't rush into marriage and all that shit. Take your time. Take your time. What that mean? Because y'all go to the same church. Y'all know what they say about the church folks now. Don't play. They be the worst ones. Baby. They be saying hallelujah and in the club later. Let's be real. How can I ask questions? You could just post it. You're welcome. And I'm not even telling you to cut this person off. I'm not even telling you don't date. I'm not even telling you to what I'm telling you is this person is not ready. But it's nothing wrong with you being this person friend. You ain't got to get her no goodies unless you want to get her some goodies. It's like you got a choice right now. Your choice is knowing this person is not ready to settle down. So guess what? That means protect your fucking feelings. Protect your emotions. Protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know they're not ready at 24. And he about to start college. You know how college is. Stop playing. Yeah, he told me he never dated either. Okay. What? Why did Krishana switch up quick? Why did she end it? Valentina. Krishana. She said he from the Middle East. Let me get messages for Valentina when it comes down to Krishana. Why does person switch up? What's their reasons? I know BK. I already know. I been know. Let me get messages for Valentina when it comes down to Krishana. Clear messages. Ooh. You in a third party situation? Listen, you got a 10 of Pentacles, right? Something about this person's family, something about this person's surroundings that does not agree. Okay. You have the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Wands in reverse. I don't like this shit. You got 8 of Swords, bottom of the deck. This person, I don't even want to say this to be real with you. I don't even want to tell you this. You know what? I'm just going to say this. Let the person stay exactly where they switched up at. Okay? You have conflict. You have blind to the truth. You have a third party situation. You have a lot of conflict, a lot of drama that's surrounding this connection, whether it's on your end or his end, right? somebody here doesn't feel like the other person is good enough for them. Whether you notice self-consciously that this person isn't good enough for you and you just don't want to face that truth, or they feel like you're not good enough for them. So guess what? Don't try to prove yourself to this person. Don't try to make this person see that you are good enough for them. Allow this person to be with whoever the hell they want to be with. Because I always say, if you got an option between me and somebody else, choose the other person. Because if you already felt like I was good enough for you, there's no room for nobody else. Okay? It ain't no room. It's no room. So what if you a big girl? So what if you a skinny girl? You still a person. You still a human. And this person still was in your face. Right? You was a big girl the first time you saw him. He already knew you was a big girl when he saw you the first time. He didn't stop talking to you. So, okay. He was interested, right? So why does it matter? He feel like you're not good enough for him. Ain't got nothing to do with your weight. It could be your friends. It could be your family members. It could be whatever that is surrounding the two of you. He feel like you're not good enough. The 10 of Pentacles talks about money. So 9 times out of 10, this person feel like you, it could be about money. So if he feel like, I'm going to choose another woman because she has more money, or I feel like this girl is more stable, let him choose that girl over there. Because he don't know how God going to bless you, right? He don't know if God going to make you a millionaire overnight. He don't know what God going to bless you with. But he only looking at, I don't think this person good enough. Okay, cool. Go to that person. Because that money ain't going to give you real love. It's only going to give you materialistic joy. And if that's the only thing that make you happy, I ain't got no business with you in the first place. That's what you got to tell yourself. If this person is only happy because the 10 of Pentacles, because somebody else looks like they have more money than me, I'm not even supposed to be with you because you already lost. You already behind. So you really need to start telling yourself some real shit. You really need to start being real with yourself and realize that this person is not on your level in the first place. Okay? That's what you really need to start doing. Because guess what? That means he's going to blow at the wind. That means that if he realized the other woman isn't as financially stable as he thought, and he see the next woman and she seems as though she got more money than that woman, guess where he going to go? He going to dump her ass and go to the next woman. So he going to always lose. He ain't going to never really win. Because guess what? When he passed away, he can't take none of that shit with him. He can't take none of it. Only thing he can say is, I took a vacation, I enjoyed life, I bought a car, I bought a house, but you ain't never had real love. You lost. So, girl, please, don't do that. Yes, she is very into money. Okay. So let him have her. Let him be with her. Because one of them going to break each other. You see what I'm saying? One of them are going to be expensive in the monetary area. And he going to have to keep up with her monetary gain. Or she going to have to try to keep up with him. So eventually somebody going to go broke. So what's your reason? Eventually them credit cards going to get maxed out. That bank account going to get real fucking low. And then somebody going to be like, oh, I don't want this person no more. So you lost already, baby. It's definitely a third party. It's a third party involved in that whole situation. That's the conflict and drama. That's the switch up. You want to be real with you? You can always tell when a person switch up on you that there's somebody else in the mix, somebody else somewhere. It don't even matter how that shit go. When a person switch up on you, you already know, because you don't just switch up on a person like that. You don't just do that. You don't. Mm-mm. Let me get messages for BK. Hold on. Let me get messages for Brooklyn Finest. Brooklyn Finest. Yes, unethical behavior can lead to serious consequences. Expect good news when it comes down to money. Make sure that your emotional side does not get in the way of your manifestations. Okay. When it comes down to unethical, you already know who the unethical person is. We don't care about that person. We just gonna keep on moving. And he also trying to sell a dream. Gotta stay focused. Always. Facts. I'm at my best at 13. That's great. I'm about to take my tail to bed. That's what I'm about to do. My mind is focused. I left the past in the past. Definitely. I most definitely did that. I was like, oh no. Even though my past been trying to ease its way back in, I'm like, oh no, no, no. Baby. Nope. Can't do it. No can do. No. And I feel like I'm being tested so much right now when it comes down to like people from the past. It's like, oh my God, like God, now I ain't got time. And I don't even want to be rude. I don't want to be nothing. It's just like once you grow, you grow. once you outgrow certain things, it's like I don't even want that shit no more. And it don't even be like you don't even be having no hard feelings. It's just like at this point in my life, anybody from my past don't have anything to offer me because I don't want it. It's like you don't got nothing to offer me on an emotional level. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once you find the person that checks all the boxes off, like they're not perfect, but they check the main boxes off, like you'll never ever want to go back to what you're used to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you know what I'm saying? And mm-mm. Who's sleeping? I found a type of dream. I'm happy, fully completed. Yeah, it's great. Like when you find a person and you feel like you see them in your future, it's like okay, all right. I don't know where that fish at, baby. I hope he's still alive. Cause I showed on. Oh, there he go. He alive. He just hiding. I think he was asleep. Yeah, he's sleeping. No, it's a diffuser. I'm in love with the frankincense smell. It smells so good to me. Amazon, Walmart. Hey Jacqueline, can I have a love reading? Sure. Let me get messages for Jacqueline. For Jacqueline. When it comes down to love. Hi. Oh, Timo too. You need to get one off of Timo. It's cheaper at Timo. I saw one of that I wanted. Let me get messages for Jacqueline. I'm gonna do that shit over. That came out really crazy. Let me get messages for Jacqueline. There's somebody in your energy that's liking you, and they view you as marriage material. Somebody wants to date you. So you have to end something. Wow. Okay. Fuck. Either you already ended something, something is over, but you have somebody new that view you as marriage material. So whatever it is that's over, let it stay over. Okay? Because this person already stabbed you in your back. They stabbed you in your back one too many times. But you got somebody that's looking at you like, I can see myself marrying this person. The other person from the past, baby, block them. Block them. Yeah. Because you got a love interest that's coming in, that wants to come in, and they view you as marriage material. So ain't no need for you to hold on to no baggage. Tough. Yep. The coffin is dead, it's gone. And I feel like for some reason you could have felt like this person was a twin flame. Y'all went through the separation. I'm telling you, there's somebody new. Okay? You have meeting somebody new. This person already view you. So it's like this person already been around you or seen you somewhere. Like you and this person been around each other. Okay? But it's a whole new love interest. The person from the past, they still upset. They'll be alright. Don't even worry about that person from the past. Focus on this person right here. Cause baby, get your man or woman. Shoot. Let me get messages for Jacqueline. I just want to see what's gonna come back out. Let me get messages for Jacqueline. I told you, somebody liked you. Somebody is thinking of you. This person sees you as a healthy choice, but it's somebody completely new. And then you got the person from the past. You got the engagement ring. The person from the past need to go about their business, because that person was a narcissist. It's like, I told you, wedding rings. This person is coming in to help heal your heart. You are being freed from toxic relationships. Yeah, they're not going to string you along. And it's like, they unsure if you're going to be interested in them as much as they are in you. So they feel like, I don't even know if this person gonna give me a chance, but I see this person as my wife. You need to erase any type of connection you got with this person. That means everything. Let me get messages. Told you. Because they a snake. This person a snake any fucking way. Baby. Jacqueline Spirit. I keep saying somebody new that's very, very passionate about you. This person feel like y'all gonna have an insane chemistry. The person from the past that avoids real conversation, that's still fucking angry, baby, let them, because they want to be chased. This person wants to be chased because they like to feel wanted. They still come out as a fucking narcissist. No matter how many times I show them. They're narcissists and don't feed the narcissists. That's the thing. A lot of females don't understand it. When they realize a person is a narcissist, they keep asking about that person, not saying you in general. They don't realize they're feeding that person energy. That's why a lot of times I stop. It sounds like don't feed that person. Starve them. But anyhow, I'm about to go to bed because I'm tired. Thank y'all too for being up here.